Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Tana.
Good morning, everyone. What are you excited about today, Joe?
It's a crybaby.
No, you're not a crybaby. Look outside. What are you excited about today?
Good morning.
What are you excited about today? What were you just telling me about outside? What's so exciting about outside today?
I'm under this.
What's that stuff on the ground? Joseph, what is that stuff on the ground?
More tracks.
You see some tracks out there?
Yes, on the
What are the tracks in? What are the tracks in?
It's Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch. Okay, let's look. Let's look outside. We are definitely walking in a pre-Halloween winter wonderland. So, all right. Well,
yes.
The kids just told me the plumber is here.
Tracks.
Yeah. Our second toilet in our half bath was not working properly. And then, anyway, it just wasn't working properly. So we have a new toilet coming. The plumber is coming. He's going to install it, and he's going to do a couple other things too. So, all right, we'll catch you in a little bit. Keep it right on the line, okay, when you cut. There you go. Right on that dotted line. Good job. Yep. Making some little word flippers to practice reading words. Joe.
Huh?
Are you making word flippers?
Oh, this tip-ups.
Oh, you want tip-ups. That's all he's been talking about this morning, is going ice fishing. Even though there's snow, it's not quite time for ice fishing yet, Joe.
Clock.
What does that say?
Clock.
No, what does it say? Read it for me.
Kick.
Just, there's no letter before it. We just go ick.
Ick.
Ick. Like when I try to give you something you don't like. Yeah, so it is 3:15 already, and I have hardly done any filming today. So let me just give you a little recap, I guess, of what's kind of been going down here. It's been kind of quiet. Amber was doing a lot of studying in her room today, and now she's already off to work. Sam, again, he does his school in his room most of the time, and then he does take a couple classes at a local high school, so he is there. He goes there Mondays and Tuesday afternoons, and then the rest of the week those classes are virtual. Yeah, the kids did a lot of playing outside today because of that snow, which a lot of it has melted now. I'll give you a little glimpse outside so you can see there is still some snow, but a lot of it has melted. For lunch, we just pretty much had the leftovers from last night's supper, which was the oven-baked chicken and mashed potatoes, and then we had a little lunch meat and just that kind of thing. That's just what lunch almost always is around here, is just kind of you know, leftovers from the night before, or whatever little bits of this and that we have. That's just how we eat lunch most of the time. I was just gonna get started on taking all the rings off of my applesauce. I had one jar that didn't seal of the 21 that I canned last night, so I think that was pretty good. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I did cut my hair. I just was scrolling through Pinterest. I was looking for something, like a Christmas decorating idea, and I ran across some different hairstyles. Of course, you know how Pinterest works, things pop up, and I saw one and it was like all layered, so I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell because, you know, I start to get a little chicken, but this hair here used to go all the way down to there. So anyway, I did some cutting of my hair, and Amber helped me out with the back of that, and the kids were doing all kinds of playing outside, right?
Yeah.
And then they came back in and they tried to sneak the TV. What did I say when you tried to sneak TV?
Joe already had turned on it.
I know it was Joe that turned it on, but what did I say?
No?
No TV till 3. Although it's after 3 now, isn't it? But they had some more schoolwork to do, because since I let them play so much outside today, I said they had to come back in and get a little bit of their schoolwork done.
I need help.
You need some help, so Peter is working.
I don't know what that
He's working in his 3rd grade skills book. That is a color. That's a color. What does that one say?
It says to make orange.
Yep. You blank red and yellow.
Oh.
Does that make sense now?
Green. Yeah.
What word are you looking for?
Mix.
Very good. So he's just putting some things in there. We just got out this counting money game. Peter punched out all the little cardboard coins. That's okay, because he was doing... Oh, look at your hands. What is on your hands, boy?
Wood.
Oh, you were cutting wood? I see. Okay. So anyway, he was working on some math. Joe, you're supposed to be doing work and not just scribbling. You know that? Do you know that?
We have the same pencils.
Yes or no?
No.
I know you're supposed to. And Maria's working. Did you finish your whole page?
Switch.
Very good. She also is working in her 1st grade skills book. Great. I love this skills book. How it has them writing their full name and phone numbers and address and all that kind of thing.
My favorite foods is
So you were writing my favorite foods today?
candy bar, crunch bar, spaghetti, tacos, hash browns, cereal.
Nice. Those are some good foods. What you need help with, honey? Okay. I'll be over there in just a sec.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Can you open your mouth and touch the door?
I always like to wash off my jars just to be sure that I don't have any stickiness, because I do keep these in the basement and we do live in the country, and it does happen where we get a mouse into the basement, and I really don't want them being attracted to my jars because there's like sweetness or whatever on the jar. So I like to keep them clean. Peter, you're down to 4 minutes. Maria Jean, I'm going to give you 4 minutes to get your page done too.
Just one page or the whole entire book?
Just the 1 page of 2s and 5s. Go sharpen it if you need to, Joe. What?
Joe, let me see it. Come here. Do what?
Okay, this do backwards.
1 minute. 49 seconds.
All right.
You gotta hurry. We're gonna die. Peter, you want me to take the next one in? No. All right. No. Mom,
What?
can I have a snack? Because it's after 3.
You guys can, you guys can have apples. If you want snacks, you can have apples. No! There's apples right there. All right, I want to show you what we're having for supper here. It's 10 to 6 and Warren is back home now. And I just kind of put together something based on something that I already had. Isn't that what we all do? We put together something based on what we have. Okay, so what I had in the freezer, because the original plan today was to make creamy potato soup. Amber's creamy potato, like crock pot soup. I just did not get that going this morning. We did a lot of school. So I had some shrimp. I had 2 packages of shrimp. So it was 2 12-ounce packages. So 24 ounces of shrimp. And then in my great big cast iron here, I think this is like a 12.5 or 13-inch cast iron. Maybe it's a 14-inch. Boy, I don't know. It's big. Anyway, in here, what I did is I melted 6 tablespoons of butter, and I put in 3 teaspoons of this minced garlic, and then I just sauteed that all around on a nice high heat, just until my garlic was, till it was like aromatic. And then I threw in the thawed shrimp. This was raw shrimp, but I thawed it completely today, and then threw that in and sauteed that all around till the shrimp was pink. Then I put in a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a few shakes of red pepper flakes, which they definitely added something because I tried it and ooh, it's got a little bit of a zing. And then I had some parsley, so I also threw in some parsley. Not very much. I feel like I could do a lot more parsley, but that might turn the kids away from it. So, so that is it. I am going to, I have no idea if like shrimp scampi is supposed to have a little cream, excuse me, but I am going to just drizzle in a little bit of cream, I think, right before we're ready to eat it. I'm going to quick put my canning lid on there because Warren had to go out and get wood. The wood rack is empty and he wanted to get some wood over there before night. Also with this, we have applesauce. And I'm going to open up these little hard salamis here. I'm really thinking that probably Joe is going to want these because he does not like shrimp. And he's really not a big one for noodles either. So I have that. I had some creamed corn left over from last night's supper, so I am going to warm that up for tonight. And then I think I'm going to just quick cut up. No, we don't need apples if we have applesauce. I have to think of something else to add to this. All right, at the last minute here, I just decided that I think a little bit of bread and butter would be great because, like I said, Joe, he's not going to want the noodles or the shrimp, so I think he'll have probably bread and butter, salami, applesauce, and that's probably going to be it.